Hello students, in the session 9 we have obtained a brief overview of safety at workplace and we have even gained comprehensive introduction related to the topic. In this video we will be studying session 10, that is prevent accidents and emergencies, wherein we will get to know about the introduction and types of accidents as well as emergency situations. We will even gain information related to how we can prevent ourselves from such emergency situations. So first, let's introduce ourselves with what accidents are all about. Accidents in simple terms can be defined as any unforeseen event that occurs unintentionally or by chance. It can even be termed as a mishap, especially the one that is causing severe injury or even death. Let's read the definition that is given there on the screen. An accident is an unplanned event that may happen all of a sudden and may lead to unwanted or unprecedented results or outcomes. Or the accident can also be defined as an unfortunate incident that occurs unintentionally, causing hazardous results or injury or unwanted results. An important point is also given there at the bottom of the screen representing what emergency situation is, which can be stated as any unexpected combination of circumstances that calls for any immediate action. Like it is also specified there on the screen, an emergency situation might pose a sudden risk to life, property, health, etc. and it even needs intervention to prevent deteriorating results or hazards. Now let's enlist the types of accidents that can ultimately lead to severe problems. So the first point that is specified here is accidents at workplace, which include slips, fall accidents or fire, which we have already covered in our last video on session 9. Second point here is industrial disease or illness, which means a disease or illness that must have developed due to exposures in the workplace. For example, the lung disease that is obtained by coal miners due to inhalation of coal dust. So such types of diseases which occur due to the inappropriate working environment are considered as industrial disease or illness. Next is road traffic accidents, which means injury caused on road due to the collision of vehicles or objects. This can result in severe injury or even death. Next type of accident enlisted here is clinical accidents, which means any unplanned incident that can pose harm to a patient undergoing treatment. For example, overdose of any drug, use of uncleaned surgical instruments and etc. Sports related accidents are also enlisted here, which means any mishap that occurs when the people are actually playing sport, which includes broken bones, spinal injuries, etc. Here we have some points which identifies when a situation can be considered as an emergency situation. So the first point specifies the situation that threatens the employees, customers or the public. Here second point specifies any situation that disrupts or shut down the operation, which means any situation that stops the normal functioning of any organization can be considered as an emergency situation. And third point states that causes physical or environmental damage, which includes the situation that causes any environmental damage like fire, chemical accidents, earthquake, etc. are considered as emergency situation. Let's identify the emergencies that requires evacuation, which include fire, explosions, floods, earthquake, hurricanes, tornado, which are all natural disasters. Apart from them, toxic material release, which includes oil spills, civil disturbances like riots, and workplace violence, which includes dispute among employees at workplace. All these are the emergency situations which require evacuation. Next we have few set of points which identifies that how we can handle such accidents. Now the first point here reads, every organization must follow SOP for accident handling, where SOP stands for Standard Operating Procedure. I have even specified the full form of the term and the definition of the term at the bottom of the screen. So SOP means Standard Operating Procedure, which means set of instructions formed by any organization that all the employees are required to follow. This point specifies that every organization should make certain instructions for its employees to avoid any accident to occur. Next point, second point specifies safety measures must be placed to prevent workplace accidents, which means every organization should provide safe and healthy environment for its employees to work. Third point specifies immediately call the medical team for any injury, which indicates if any emergency situation occurs, organization should provide appropriate help. Fourth point states stay alert, which means all the people are required to be cautious enough to avoid such incidents to happen. And fifth point specifies pay attention to and follow emergency drills, where drills means training sessions. Every organization should conduct training sessions for its employees to escape out of any emergency situation, and employees should also adhere to the rules that are specified by the organization. Here we end up explaining all the topics of session 10. Thank you students for being the patient listeners, and have a great day ahead.